Welcome to Salute to the Ears, where my family and I discuss everything Disney, from parks, food, and rides to travel tips, movies, and more. This week on episode 5 of Salute to the Ears, Brooklyn and I talk about our favorite Disney non-human characters, what makes a good character, why we like them, and we possibly steal each other's answers. Brooklyn has to think about this week's Would You Rather, and as always, we have a great time talking Disney. Welcome to episode 5 of Salute to the Ears. Once again, I have my daughter Brooklyn with me.
Hello.
So we are going to talk about something we kind of started to touch on in the last episode. Last episode we were talking about our favorite Disney ladies.
Yeah.
So in there we talked about there were a lot of good animals in Disney movies, and we can make a pretty good list out of that.
And non-human.
Non-human. Yep. So that's what we're going to do on this one. This one's going to be non-human. Mm-hmm. So robots, droids, animals, critters, singing birds. No? Okay. So, all right. So it's been a little bit since we did our last episode.
Huh?
Yeah. It's been a good week. Mm-hmm. Not good week. Started playing soccer again.
Yeah, I started practice again.
So
we've had some crazy county issues though.
Yeah, we'll see if games get in with all the COVID restrictions and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
We missed spring soccer, so maybe we'll get in.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some in now.
I broke my foot almost 2 years back, not long.
Was it the fall before?
Mm-hmm. And I missed the whole entire season. And then I got one season back. And then I lost my last season because of COVID. And then I'm back, and I don't even know if I'm going to play games. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Stay positive. Let's stay positive. So, okay, so we're going to do our favorite non-human Disney characters.
Yeah.
These don't have to be the main characters. They can be the supporting ones, which usually they are.
Yeah.
But at some point, they grab our attention, and we fall in love with them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or they just have kind of like a goofy little moment that makes you kind of laugh.
Yeah, you remember them when the movie's done, right? All right. So, who is the first one that you're going to pick? We're doing no repeats again. No repeats. You hear me?
Yeah.
No repeats.
Okay. Wally?
Wally?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, big shocker, Dad.
Oh, it's on my list.
Wally, I feel like he has this love for Eva.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't really had any other, kind of social interaction, basically, because all the other robots died. Mm-hmm. So I feel like seeing her besides Cricket. But anyway.
Right.
That, I think, kind of is, this is love for Eva.
Right.
And then, falling her literally into space. And I like how he's kind of goofy and silly, which most of these characters are.
He has a big personality.
Yeah.
By only saying one word. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
He, for not really having a face, he has an expressive face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess he has the two
the little eyes and the little eyebrows.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah. Wally was a good choice. He's definitely in my top 10. That was a good choice.
Thanks.
Should I go my big one first, which you already know what this is going to be.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He's probably my favorite and most underrated character. I don't know if he's my favorite character altogether, but he's one of them. Or should I save him? Because I know you're not going to take him from me.
Just do it now.
I already
know who it is.
Okay. So, Baymax.
Wow.
Big shocker, huh?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love Baymax. The love he has for those around him. Granted, he's just a computer program, but he's funny. Mm-hmm. He's caring.
He's a warm marshmallow.
He's a warm marshmallow. Yep, he is. And even though he's programmed to do whatever to make you feel better, when he sacrifices himself, and you don't know, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, and he sticks his little computer chip in his pocket and you don't know, we thought we lost Baymax forever. Yeah, that tugged on the old heartstrings a little bit. So, laughed in the...
Don't cry.
laughed in the movie, may have shed a tear in the movie.
I've never actually seen him cry, and I'm pretty sure he cried in that movie. That was...
And yeah, he's an all-around good character. He draws you in. He draws you in. So Baymax and Wally, huh?
And my next one's going to be Angus from Brave.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I figured you would. I feel like he doesn't really have a personality, but he does.
Yeah?
Like, first of all, I love him because he's a horse.
Yeah.
I love all animals, really.
Yeah, you do. But horses.
Horses are probably one of my favorites. Yeah. I especially like Clydesdales.
Yeah. We got some friends that have a Clydesdale.
Yeah, they have 2 Clydesdales. They
Yeah,
have
they
a
do.
baby one right now.
Yeah.
She's ornery little thing. But I really like seeing pets or animals like that in a movie like that. Because I feel like it's such a big part of the movie.
Right.
It wouldn't be the same without him.
Right.
Or the other horses.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he just kind of like completes the movie, which I
Right.
feel like the animators thought of too.
Right. Yep. Watching that movie, you can tell that Merida is his person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Merida is most definitely his person, and those two together are a good
I
combination.
have just met you, and I love you.
Yeah. Maybe that one's coming up.
I didn't even think of that one. I'm so depressed now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go the other horse.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go Maximus.
Okay.
I like Maximus. Maximus is the security horse.
Yeah.
Yep, Entangled. He's funny. He's got a big personality too. He has a little bit bigger of a personality than Angus.
Uh-huh.
They fill different roles.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's the security toting line.
What I have for mine is he's supposed to be like this tough palace horse.
He absolutely is.
And
yeah.
then he meets Rapunzel and he's like, I'm just going to let you pet me. And I'm basically just going to be a giant dog.
Right, he'll do.
Like,
He ends up basically wanting to protect Rapunzel.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he may have been the first
And
one.
Eugene, but he doesn't like to show it.
Yeah.
Eugene gives him a bag of
Maybe
apples.
he's protecting Eugene and not Flynn Rider.
Probably.
Yeah, but I think he's definitely wants to protect Rapunzel, and he may have been the first one to figure out who she really was. And that's why he wants to protect her so much. But the different things he does through that movie make me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a bloodhound. He's
Yeah.
a fast horse jumping off of things.
Yeah. I like
Can't outsmart him.
when he disguises with all the different objects as a horse.
Yeah, yep.
Um,
When he
I like,
hides behind the bush.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he sniffs Flynn Rider
yeah.
down. But
Yep. All right, so that's 2 down for each of us.
okay, my next one is Stitch.
Stitch. Ah, there it is.
Stitch.
Yep.
Well, overall, I just like Stitch. He's so goofy and fun, and
Yeah.
the love that he shares for Lilo and her sister.
Yeah. He does a complete 180 and goes
Yeah.
from being evil and mean to basically wanting to be part of the family and loves them as a family, right?
And he just wants to fit in. And I
Right.
wish people could see that.
Yeah. Instead of just calling him an ugly dog. But yeah, it's not very nice. It's not very nice the way that they pick on Stitch and Lilo.
Yeah,
And,
I would have already hugged him.
Yeah. But he's ornery. He gets
Yeah.
into so much trouble.
Yeah.
But he's funny. He makes me laugh.
I like when, at the end, when he becomes a superhero with
Yeah.
the bra and the towel.
Yeah. And you never went on the ride or the Stitch's Great Escape.
No, I was still a little young for that one. That one's pretty scary.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah.
But
I think I would have not liked seeing Stitch as evil.
no, but we got to meet Stitch last time.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and Stitch was having fun with the little kids in front of us.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
That was fun. That was another good
I
moment.
thought about doing my Stitch voice to him, but it just kind of crossed my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably get that quite a bit. Ooh, I got another one here. I don't think this one you're gonna get.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Genie from Aladdin.
I almost did that one. I chose a different Aladdin character.
Right.
So,
And I'm gonna go with the animated one with Robin Williams, just because it's the original.
yeah.
It's the range that he goes through, the excitement, The way he draws you in.
Yeah.
How much he starts to care for Al.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jasmine.
Yep.
And Abu.
Yep.
Even if he is an elephant.
They kind of become his family.
Yeah.
And then when Aladdin sets him free.
He goes to Disney World.
Yep. And the animated one. Yep. And then.
Yeah.
Will Smith did a good job in the live action. That was a tough role to fill.
Yeah, he made sure that he tried to live up to that role.
Yeah, he put
Genies.
his own twist on it.
Yeah.
But he did still.
It needed to be a little upgraded, Rich.
Yeah. So, I'd say updated, not upgraded.
Yeah, that's true.
So, this maybe updated a little bit, but that Robin Williams genie is maybe one of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah,
he's fun and powerful and just is loyal.
Yeah.
As much as he can be.
I wish he was still here, but...
Yeah, his character's still here.
And, fun fact, if you guys did not know, before he was Genie, he was actually a Jungle Cruise skipper.
Yes, he was.
And I can see him being a phenomenal one.
Yes, he was a Jungle Cruise skipper, and that was before he even really started doing his stand-up and acting and doing all that kind of stuff. Yep. We saw that one the other day. That's good memory. Yep.
Okay, my next one's going to be Abu.
Oh, we want Aladdin back to back, huh?
Yeah. I like Abu because he's kind of mischievous.
He's a thief.
He is a thief, but he's an
fun.
Adorable thief. Even if he has an elephant, I'd still snuggle with him. But I like him because he's kind of mischievous and sneaky, but he comes up to Jasmine again with the whole Maximus thingy and just kind of like, okay.
After a while, at first he was jealous.
Yeah.
At first he was jealous, and then he grew to like her over time.
Yeah.
So, and I guess if it wouldn't have been for him trying to steal a ruby, touching a ruby, then they wouldn't have become friends with the carpet.
Yeah.
And they may not have met the genie.
Yeah, carpet would still be stuck under there.
Yeah, that's another one I didn't think about. Carpet.
Yeah, that's a good shout out one.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that one. Carpet. It's another one. Doesn't say any words. Big personality.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Disney does that probably better than anybody. It's the way they animate it, and just the body movement, body language. Which
you actually have a whole crew set on that sort of deal.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I feel like without those characters, the movie would just have this kind of...
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as exciting.
It wouldn't.
Or with them making those kind of goofy little...
Right.
Things, it wouldn't,
I think...
You kind of just lose the moment.
With Abu and Aladdin, they were a family together. But then again, Carpet, and again Jasmine,
and again
Raja.
That's a good another one.
It is one. That one may have been on my list. Nope, it wasn't. I thought about it, but it wasn't on my list.
Me too.
So, yeah. He didn't have quite a big enough part.
Yeah.
But his parts that he did have, he was very good.
Yeah. In the new one, if you guys haven't seen it, but he just immediately gives Aladdin this big old kiss.
Yep.
Acts all scary, just like our dog. Acts all scary. You walk in the door.
All right. So, I thought about going not animated. I think, I'm going to... This is kind of a 2-for-1 because they're very similar. Okay.
Yeah.
It's BB-8 and R2-D2.
Okay.
They're very similar.
Yeah.
They both don't say any words.
Yeah.
Lots of noises, carry important messages.
Yeah.
Help pilot the fighters and bombers.
Yeah, which I don't think R2 and BB-8 ever met.
They made it. Yeah, they did.
You did?
So
again, I'm not like a Star Wars.
You're not a big Star Wars person, so they're both very similar.
Yeah.
Both very loyal to the cause.
Yeah.
Very loyal to their people. Seeing a pattern of I like loyalty in my characters.
Yeah.
So they add a little comic relief in there. They save the day multiple times. It's their parts aren't always real big, but they're important. Where they break the tension.
Yeah.
So I like them, and I mean, you did get a droid the last time we went down.
Oh yeah, he's actually in the room with us right now.
Yeah.
It's a purple BB-8 one.
Yeah.
I think
Remember
it's
what you named him?
PR, something like that. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was that. If you guys are going anytime soon, I totally, once I open backs up, or if it's open, I don't know. I totally recommend doing that process and building
Right.
a droid. And
I think you can build a droid,
okay,
but I think the lightsaber shop is not open.
yes, because you can separate them out in the droid,
Right.
but in the lightsaber one, they have little tiny sections for you.
Yeah.
But in the droid one, you just see a bunch of materials all over the place,
Yeah.
and they're going down to the lane. It's like a
Conveyor
big
belt,
giant,
yeah.
giant grocery store conveyor belt little thingy. But it's still like you go through this whole thing, and they say activating, and it starts making sounds, and it moves it all around, and
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
then you can get little backpacks for them.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing is you can choose it if it's dark or if it's part of the resistance.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can get little chips.
And then if you have more than one, because both you and your brother have one,
Oh,
they'll fight.
they fight. If we both have them on, they'll collide. You'll just hear a bang, and you see them on the floor.
Right. And they had a little area just outside where you could go out there.
Yeah.
And then they do something too if you have them inside the park, don't they? They'll talk to each other.
Yeah, they'll all talk to each other. You can get little backpacks for them. So it's like a tiny backpack you can carry around the park with you. So if you're doing it earlier in the day, or if your reservation's earlier in the day,
Yeah.
you don't have to get them sent to your hotel if you don't want to.
Uh-huh.
So
All right. So, okay, let's see. How many we got? We got
I think it's my turn next.
4. It is going to be your turn next. So, this will be number 5.
Okay, mine is gonna be Olaf.
Olaf. Do you
I
like warm hugs?
yes I do. Again, warm marshmallow.
Yeah.
They'd be good friends.
Probably would. Mm-hmm.
You are running very low.
I think Olaf would use you like a trampoline now.
Yeah. There was a whole thing during quarantine that I liked on YouTube, and it was the Frozen animators, because they had their little animation sets, because they're working on that new movie. They made little short films of him kind of during quarantine doing different things, and one of them was he was on a sling, but he was kind of standing up, and then all of a sudden you're splat,
Yeah.
and he's not there, so.
Yeah, no, Olaf's funny.
Yeah.
He kind of, he tends to steal the scene whenever
Yeah.
he's in there.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
tends to like Olaf.
Some people are worth melting for.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. For me, he definitely stole the first Frozen.
Oh yeah. Which, personally, when I was little, being a huge first Frozen fan, I like the
Yeah.
second one better.
Yeah.
I feel like because they built such a bigger bond,
Yeah.
I feel like they just kind of connected a little more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
No.
and the characters kind of matured a little
Right.
bit more
Yeah.
as the kids that were my age,
Mm-hmm.
that were all like, "Oh my gosh, this is actually happening now.
Right.
There's gonna be a Frozen 2." And I feel like they kind of lived up to that by
Right.
kind of maturing the characters a little bit. But yeah, Olaf, one of my favorite characters all time.
Yeah.
He's goofy.
Yep. He's fun. He's fun. So, okay. I'm going to go non-human, or they're all non-human. But I'm going to go non-animated again.
Okay,
Okay? I think you'll like this one. What? Chewie.
Chewie.
Yeah.
I met Chewie last time we went,
We did meet
and
Chewie
I met
last time.
Olaf. And I met Olaf.
You did meet Olaf
Me
last
and
time.
me and my mom and my grandpa went and met
Right.
Olaf. So
Yeah. No, he's, Chewie is,
yeah.
I think he's the only one that may have been, I think, he definitely went from, say, the original, so that'd
Yeah.
be like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And then within these last 3, he was in all of those.
Yeah.
He's, once again, loyal,
Goofy. Yeah.
goofy, protective, makes you laugh.
Oh yeah.
You never know what he's going to say.
Yeah, he's kind of, yeah, I agree. That's a good one.
Yeah. Big hairy dude.
No high
Big
fives.
hairy
No
dude.
high
Yeah,
fives.
no, you can't high five him.
Which is
or
still not-
autographs.
Or autographs. Well, I get that because I
Right.
think it's just mittens, not.
What? Those were mittens?
Yeah, it's a big circle.
No, it was Chewy.
No, his hand.
Those were hands.
I don't know.
you're telling me that wasn't the real Chewie?
I don't know. I think it was. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Trying to let me down easy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why I can't give him high fives, but
Yeah, that's why.
yeah.
The hands may not feel quite right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but he's a fun one.
Yeah, definitely.
He makes you laugh. He's a good fighter.
Another one that I like from Star Wars actually is that little one that came out in the last movie.
The last one? Yeah.
That
I don't know
Rey
his name.
I don't know. It's a bunch of numbers.
He looks like a little Pixar lamp rolling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Ray kind of fixed him up, and BB-8 kind of was like, okay, here's what you do.
Yeah.
So he takes care of you. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, meh, whatever.
Okay.
But
Who you got next?
mine, I'm just going to try to keep this in the same movie because they're both from the same movie.
Okay.
Lewis and Ray from Princess and the Frog.
Ooh. Okay.
Lewis is the alligator, and Ray is the firefly.
Yeah.
Feel like they both have a dream or a love.
Yep.
And they're not willing to give it up.
Right. It's Lewis's love is music.
But he can't do it because people are scared of him, and he finally gets to do it.
How scary would that be?
I give
An
him.
alligator comes up out of the water and starts playing the trumpet?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I wouldn't tell him to shoot at it, but
No, but I understand why people took off running.
well, I would be a little scared too. But I mean,
Yeah.
unless he was really good,
Yeah.
then I think he's a happy alligator. So
Right. And then Ray, you said? Ramon.
Raymond.
So, the firefly.
Yeah, he loves that firefly.
Yeah, Angelina.
Yeah, Angeline.
Angeline, there you go.
Ha.
You corrected me. Yes. I'm awful with names. You know that. I've been whacked in the head too many times.
That's probably true. But yeah, he's the one that's really goofy and really makes you laugh. Some of those kind of non-exciting scenes,
Yeah.
you know? We're kind of waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. And then...
I feel like his voice kind of makes it more funny, too. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
He's a tough guy firefly,
Yeah.
but nothing gets in the way of his love.
Yeah.
Yep. Then to watch him float up
Yeah.
and joins her at the end. It's happy and sad all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm just thinking of?
What's that?
There are two stars right next to each other.
Right?
Ray is on the right.
Okay.
Second star to the right.
Oh.
Neverland.
But you know, maybe, you never know. Never know. So Ray. All right. I think I'm gonna go with one that I am shocked you haven't picked yet.
What?
Pascal.
I was going to do him, and I completely
Right.
forgot to write it down.
I know you like
Pascal.
Pascal. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Pascal, another one. Doesn't say a word, but...
He's funny though.
oh, yeah.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
He won't back down
He
from anything.
hides all the time. Then
He
she's
blends
gone.
in. It's camouflage.
Camouflage.
He's sneaky.
Pew. Him and Abu.
Yeah, they would be a good team. But him and Maximus become a good team.
Yeah. He sits on
Yeah.
Maximus's head.
Right.
And if you guys haven't seen, there's a little short with them at the wedding.
The wedding, it's a funny one. It's
Yeah.
a bit short. But once again, extremely loyal.
Oh, yeah. Loves Rapunzel.
Loves Rapunzel.
Will do anything for her.
Doesn't trust Eugene or Flynn Rider.
No. More like Flynn Rider.
Doesn't trust Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
Is okay with Eugene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Eugene loves on him, though, and lets him sit on his... If you guys don't know, he ends up moving from the edge of the boat in the... This is kind of a little behind-the-scenes thing. If you guys don't know, he kind of moves from the edge of the boat, and he ends up going on Eugene's shoulder, and you see him look over at his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just sitting there.
Right. So, another one with a very expressive face.
Uh-huh.
Who's
He
body
gets
language.
scared if you find him hide and seek.
Body language.
I would totally play with him, like keep him
yeah.
as a pet.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Body language changes a lot.
yeah,
Makes
definitely.
you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I figured for sure that was gonna be one of yours.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that one. Like, I was going to write it down, and I was thinking about the list earlier, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do these characters, and then I just completely forgot to write them down.
Okay. All right. What else you got, girlie?
I got Lumiere.
Ooh, I didn't even go that movie.
Well,
Wow.
I really thought about Beauty and the Beast because there's a lot
There
of,
is a lot.
but I didn't want to think about the Beast
Right.
because he's the one that really, like,
He's like the star, one of the stars.
yeah, and I didn't really want to do a bunch of main characters. But Lumiere, I think,
That's a really good one.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
He's kind of goofy and funny, and he's a tough guy, but he has a little soft spot.
Yeah, and he kind of drives everything kind of behind the scenes. Like,
Yeah,
if it wasn't for him, it may not have happened.
yeah. And I like how the guy who plays him almost looks exactly like how you'd picture Lumiere.
Yeah.
And he's played multiple characters. He's this big, tough guy.
Right.
Like, what show do you watch that
he was on Law and Order.
Yes.
And then he becomes the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so expressive. Yeah, we just saw him when we were watching
Howard on Disney
Howard.
Plus.
Yeah, which was good. Mm-hmm. And but yeah, seeing the behind the scenes and really seeing how expressive his face was and how he moves, they did a really good job of translating that into the character.
Yeah, and I feel like him being an actual, like, playing a bunch of big, tough guys, I feel like kind of makes it, like, oh, I can, that's kind of a, like, okay.
Yeah, we weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'd seen it a long time before.
Yeah.
And I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah. But I also feel like he kind of, he doesn't look tough either in real life, too. Like,
right.
Which is funny because he plays a bunch of tough characters. So.
Right.
But
okay.
I only got one more, so.
You only got one more, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. I'm going to go with Simba.
Simba.
Yep, I'm going with Simba.
I wasn't for sure about The Lion King. Like, I loved the movie and stuff. I know every word to Hakuna Matata. My favorite scene is when Pumbaa's singing.
Yeah.
But I just kind of...
Great, now I got that song stuck in my head.
Boom, 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 boom. But I was like, they have big personalities and stuff, but I just couldn't think of the words to, like, get it out of, like, how they are such a big role in the movie and stuff.
So, I like the arc that Simba goes through, okay? So, he goes from almost being, sure, he's cute and cuddly because he's a little lion cub, but he's entitled. He kind of has a sense of entitlement. He thinks that he can't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And then takes Nala along with him.
Yeah.
And then Dad has to come and save him.
Which we wouldn't have.
Right, because you're not supposed to go to the elephant graveyard, but Scar's bad. And so you see him go, okay, now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
And has to kind of live up to that. And then gripping with, I want to be able to roar, and he couldn't really roar. And he thinks he could. And then the stampede happens, and we'll fast forward past that part. But that's part of the struggle of like him losing his dad and blaming himself.
And then kind of gets adopted by Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa, yeah. And
I eat like a pig.
But to sit there and kind of adjust how he lives life and just is carefree at that point, then Nala comes back in and he has to kind of stand up
he
and
thinks
fight.
That they think a totally different story than what they actually do.
Right, yeah. So he doesn't realize Scar told him.
And again, if you guys don't know, Scar ends up becoming a cover for Hercules.
Oh yeah,
he is a little Easter egg there.
The hood.
He's a hood and trying to do a
Hercules.
painting for painting, and he's the hood there. So.
Yeah, nope. Saw that one the other day too. Another one of those where I'm like, I think I remember seeing that before.
Oh, I've known that for a long time though.
Like, oh,
yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was Simba. Okay, who else do you got?
I got Mushu.
Mushu, he was on my list too.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. Who knew, huh?
So, I like Mushu just because, like, of course I like it because it has military in it. Like.
Right.
But I also like how he, even though, like, he's always known Mulan, so he's there for her.
Right.
When she needs him, like when she's late, or
right. It's
when a tumble of naked men come into a pond.
Yeah. So the way Eddie Murphy does Mushu reminds me a lot of how Robin Williams did Genie.
Yes.
Just with so much energy and perfect comic timing.
Yeah.
He really developed that character well.
Yeah, I don't think there could have been anybody else who did that character.
It's the only other person who could have done that character was Robin Williams, just like the only other person who could have done Genie was probably Eddie Murphy at the time.
But I don't think Eddie Murphy can... Well, I guess he can sing, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. If Robin Williams can sing, Eddie Murphy can sing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. That was Mushu.
But, yeah, I like how he's so supportive, and he's
a
a dragon, but he's lizard size.
Yeah, he is supportive,
like
but he's supportive in the beginning because he has his own thing that he wants. Because he wants to be back up on top with the rest of the Guardians, right?
Yeah.
So, at first, he's kind of doing it for himself.
Yeah.
By the end, he's doing it for Mulan.
Yeah.
So.
Well, actually, more towards the middle.
Right.
Yeah. He goes on the journey with Mulan and her horse. Cow. Name, I think.
Is that the name?
I think it's Cow, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Cow. Well, that's what I've heard him being called by Eddie Murphy's character. Mushu. So, yeah.
Wow.
Those are my top 10.
It wasn't 10, that was 8.
Okay, I got a couple more in my brain.
Okay. I can throw some your way too that I know you'll like, but
Okay.
I'm gonna throw another one of mine out here. You're not gonna grab this one anyway.
What?
Baloo.
Baloo.
I like
That one's
Baloo.
funny.
Yeah.
Baloo's funny.
Baloo's funny. His songs, I think he kind of carries that movie.
I thought about doing Baloo. I also thought about doing King Louie.
Right.
But I would have done the original King Louie, probably not the new one, because the new one kind of creeps me out.
I'm going with the original Baloo.
Yeah, because
as well.
The new one kind of creeps me out. Not Baloo or anything, but King Louie does.
Right. In the live action, King Louie's not.
He's not good.
He's not good. He's not nice. He's not. He doesn't start off nice and good.
But then at the end, he is.
In the animated one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's all right by the end. So I like Baloo just because he just kind of shows you a different way of the jungle.
Yeah.
One, I don't know what the heck a bear's doing in the jungle to begin with, but it's part of the book. Bears don't belong in the jungle. Yeah.
Scientists, get on it.
So, but he's funny, and that's a character that kind of carried on.
Him and Winnie the Pooh Bear.
That's two bears.
Two bears who love honey.
Yeah, there'd be a battle for the honey.
Yeah.
Could be tag team.
Pooh Bear get trampled.
Baloo and Louie versus Pooh and Tigger.
Tigger just bounce on them.
Yeah, Tigger's faster than all of them.
You just go bing, 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 bing.
Honey Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a couple that...
Here, I got it.
Okay, you got one? Okay.
I'm gonna go with Dory.
Dory. That was my next one.
Yeah. Dory, I feel like, because she has the mental illness and stuff, or is supposed to in the movie,
right?
It kind of gets another level of, like, being different in the movie, like, and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she also, like, Marlin and Nemo, like, support her so much.
Yeah, they do. By the end of the movie. Yeah. Marlin's very frustrated with her throughout the movie, but she's...
He gains on her.
Yeah, he does. He learns to lean on her because she knows the address.
Yeah.
And, no, I connect with Dory. It's, memory issues aren't fun. So...
I mean, of course, yours aren't as bad, but...
Mine aren't nearly as bad as Dory's.
Oh, no.
But being whacked in the head more than once, too many concussions... Yeah. Memory is not always the greatest. I sometimes forget why I came in a room.
Yep. I've had to tell him multiple times. He'd be like, why'd I go in the garage again? I'd be like, trash bags?
Yep.
Basically how it goes. But
all right, so you took Dory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back to Doug. Yeah. I'm going to go back to Doug. Was that the other one you were going to take?
No. Well, we already kind of talked about him, but not as much.
No. I like Doug, because Doug's an outcast in his own community. He doesn't necessarily know it. Yeah. But then, as soon as he meets them...
He's kind of the softy.
Yeah, he is the softy. And the rest of them are kind of tough dogs.
With high-pitched voices. Well,
Oh,
the collars is
just
broken.
the leader. The leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, his is the high pitched voice.
I like the bulldog in it though, because he's not really that mean. He doesn't want to be mean.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any better, really.
Right. So I like him because he just wants a human friend.
Yeah.
He
wants
to
a
play.
master.
He wants a master. Yeah. And
He just met him, and he loves him.
yeah. Yeah. So he wants to be loved, and he wants to
Yeah.
love someone.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he finds it by the end.
Yeah, he loves his Russell, and
We have soft spots for dogs around here.
oh yeah,
We like dogs, especially big dogs.
he doesn't cry in anything else besides if it's a dog movie.
Dog movies. They're gonna
You've
get
also
you.
had some pretty dramatic dog endings though in your life.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. No, I haven't. You have.
Yeah. Yeah, had a lot of good dogs over the years, and hasn't always ended the way we'd want it, but
Yeah.
it's been lots of good dogs. We like dogs here.
Yeah.
All right, so do you have one more?
Hang on, let me think.
Ooh,
Can't
don't
be
think
me.
too hard.
Why?
All right. Okay, who else you got?
Chip. Chip
Chip.
from Beauty and the Beast. There it
Oh,
is.
there you go. Yep.
I like Chip because he's one of the kid characters that's like really a kid.
Right. Yeah,
Like-
yes.
Like he's really a kid, and he's not even human either. And I don't think you really see kid, technically non-human characters.
Right.
So
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go one more. I know this will be our last one.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't have got. We could have done 25 of them. You may not
Yeah.
even know what they are.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ewoks.
Oh, those little
They look like almost like little teddy bears.
Yeah.
From Star Wars.
That's what my grandpa's dog used to look like.
It is what
Yeah.
Winnie used to look like. Yep. And yeah, when they came out, everybody was fascinated with them.
Yes.
Yeah, they speak a little bit, and you can kind of understand them what they're kind of saying.
Yeah.
But big personalities. Everyone kind of gets their favorite by what color their fur is and what they look like. They're fun. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's they didn't take off. They took off big. But
I wish they were in the newer movies now
Yeah,
instead of those
just-
other little bird ones.
Well, no, I like those too.
I like those too, yeah, but like I kind of wish
Yeah.
that they were kind of still in the
Yeah,
saga.
they showed the Ewoks at the very end,
Yeah.
just barely, but I'm glad they did that. That was a good touch. But
Yeah.
they had their own animated series, I think. They
Yeah.
had their own TV series briefly, and then they kind of fell off.
Yeah.
It was too much too soon.
I think if that animated series would have done a little bit probably better, it probably would have.
Yeah, I think there was an animated series. That's digging way back in memory. It's not great. Back to Dory. So,
I don't know. It probably was made before I was born, so.
oh yeah, most definitely before you were born. Most definitely. Okay, so
Trivia time! Yay!
trivia time.
Trivia time.
You want your trivia, or you want your would you rather?
I'll do trivia first.
Okay. Who is Mufasa's trusted advisor in the Lion King?
Really?
You know this one? Do you? Okay. What is it?
Zazu.
Zazu. Yep.
Wow,
That was
so
a tough
hard.
one. Fine. You want a harder one?
No, gosh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, we'll go.
Oh,
Well, your brother would know this one. You probably will too. Yeah, I know you know this one.
he's not here right now.
Who's Goofy's son?
Max.
What's
Maxie.
What's his full name?
Um,
Come on. What's Max short for?
Maximilian.
There you go. Maximilian Goof.
Ugh.
There you go. Okay. Would you rather ride through the hills of Scotland on the back of Angus, or fly through San Fran, Tokyo on the back of Baymax?
Okay. Sorry, Dad. It's gonna break.
Baymax it is. Great answer.
Okay, I'm not gonna do Baymax just because I'm not the biggest fan of open heights like that. Like, I'm not. I'd get
But he's
scared.
going to save you.
I know, but like, I'd still like freak out too
More
much.
squishy marshmallow.
I'd be scared to hurt him. Like, I
Good.
just like
Alright.
I love Baymax. I love that movie, but I'd get scared but I'd totally ride through Angus, through the hills of Scotland.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it would be pretty fun.
yeah.
It would. Wow. It's Merida.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
One of the resorts I really want to go to right now is Fort Wilderness, so I can go
See the
ride-
horses.
see the horses, ride one of them.
You don't get to ride the big ones.
Not the big ones, but they have the smaller breed
Yeah,
that they have.
they do have
Because I can't.
trail riding
I'm
horses.
old enough. I'm too old to ride the ponies, but I'm not old enough to ride the Clydesdales and stuff.
Yep.
But I can still see them and hang out with them,
Right.
like I do with our friends' ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you can find... I've actually found quite a bit on Twitter and Instagram with the horses.
Yeah.
And because they got the new... the
Triple
new
D Ranch,
Yeah.
which is from Toy Story, if you guys don't know.
It's
It's from a different, really
is it
old movie
Triple
too.
D Ranch? I thought it was a different name. Like
Turtle D Ranch, something like that.
it's they got a new ranch at
Yeah.
Wilderness.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
apparently it's supposed to be the summer camp that Andy goes to. That says on his shirt, the cowboy camp.
Right.
So
You know what else you can find on Twitter and Instagram?
what?
Salute to the Ears.
Yeah.
So please follow us on Salute to the Ears at Twitter and Instagram. You can also find this podcast at Spotify and Simplecast. And we're going to hopefully expand here soon. Help us grow this thing. So if you like it, please tell your friends. Have them tell their friends so we can get this thing bigger and keep growing. And with that, everyone go out and find your joy.
And have a magical week.